Namaskara. A very famous festival that is celebrated across whole of India and also rest of the world is Deepavali. Deepavali is a Sanskrit word. It's split into Deepam means light and Avali means row of light. Hence, Deepavali is festival of lights. Okay, and in during these festival times, the whole town and the village comes together and celebrate with moment of joys and happiness together, and then they celebrate the the light which is brought into their mind, etc. So there are lots of significance attached to this. But in modern days, it's more of like television, watching television, and then eating plenty of sweets and overly sleeping. So the trend has changed, but in some parts of the village, it's still carrying on like this. Today, I'll talk about more about the historical significance and also the scientific significance of Deepavali. Historical significance. As you all know, there are two greatest epics of India is Ramayana and Mahabharata. Lord Rama, along with Sita, came back to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile during this auspicious month. And because they both are godly figures and they brought the whole light with them, they started glowing. That light came to Ayodhya, and the people of Ayodhya and that part of the world celebrated that as a festival of lights because they are joy that their king is back. And similarly, in Mahabharata, Pandavas returned after 13 years of exile to Hastinapur. There are other significance attached to this as well, like um, Krishna Krishna and Satyabhama killed Narakasura on that in the period where he is one of the demon. And similarly, there is other facet attached to that is like return of the Sikhs celebrated Deepavali also in a different form, as one of their sixth saint is Guru Har Gobind. He returned along with 52 members, 52 kings were released by King Jahangir during this time. And more importantly, that is the golden temple which we all see in Amritsar, the foundation stone also laid in the day. And similarly, the Jains, they celebrated this as Lord Mahavir got enlightenment. So there are plenty of stories attached to that. And similarly, like the birth of Lakshmi as well, to save the world from the poisonous water. So there are many nice facets attached to this. Let me tell one of those stories for historical significance. Narakasura is the biggest Ashura. Ashura means like a demon. Okay, and this Narakasura, the mother of Narakasura is Bhuma Devi. That is the earth god, Bhumi Devi. And since Narakasura's mother is Bhumi Devi, and he prayed to the Lord Brahma to get a boon. That boon is nothing but he would be killed only by his mother. So, but he is very powerful person. So he started using his power for different reasons. Even though Lord Brahma told him that he should use his power only to the benefit of people, to make them joy and happy, but he started using in other cases, etc. So knowing this, Krishna and Satyabhama, they came and conquered this Narakasura, and finally Satyabhama doesn't know that she is the incarnation of Bhumi Devi, so she killed Narakasura. And Narakasura that time realized how much love and affection that Krishna and Satyabhama has, and while he was in his last breath, he says that I can see the love and affection which I never get in my life, and I want the people in this world to celebrate this day as a Chaturthi, because for on Chaturthi, I want the people to celebrate this day with full joy and take all their poor bad activities and also their darkness in life, so to take them and release them from this. So people whoever celebrate this with lights of joy, I would like them to bless. I would like you to bless them forever. So that is one story happens. Let me come back to the scientific significance attached to that as well. So this particular Deepavali falls on the 13th day of Kartika month. That is 13th day is Triyodisi. And why it is coming at this month is, in the winter times, as you can see, that we get very less sun rays to the earth because the sun is slightly tilted along its axis. So we get very less light. Okay, if you get very less light, what people traditionally will go is they will either get sick or they will sleep a lot. They will not realize their own energy within them. So for that, there is a series of prescriptions our ancestors has created for us. Okay, and before I go into that series of prescriptions, I will also tell you one more thing. We pray Dhanvantari. We invoke Lord Dhanvantari. Dhanvantari is nothing but God of Ayurveda. Okay, we invoke their blessings to keep us healthy and fitness. Okay, that is one of the things why it is happening on the 13th day is the Triyodisi, and the same thing it is Dhanvantari is happening. Okay, and then the second day Chaturthi is happening. So one is Triyodisi, after the Chaturthi. Chaturthi is where the Deepavali is celebrated, and that is where King Narakasura was killed. And after that, we do the Lakshmi Puja, then the Govardhan Puja where Krishna lifts the mountain. We follow the Govardhan Puja, and then the Baidu. So the 5 days are celebrated along this travel. So coming back to the scientific significance again, as I told you, that this is the very quiet winter months. We all get depressed, and then because there's no light coming to us, so we sleep a lot, we curl us ourselves, so we don't realize our own energy. And in these time, what happens is all the microorganisms around us, they are getting active, and that's why the flu, etc. comes. So the prescriptions which our ancestors gave is like it's a fantastic ones. Why it should be fantastic? So they have let a series of good habits for us. What we need to eat at this time, what time we need to wake up, etc. So in these due calendar times, they prescribe in such a way that we get up early before the sunrise and do some kind of bhajans. So if you go to the southern part of India or others, people, men will do Rangoli. Rangoli is nothing but a series of geometrical figures. These geometrical figures are laid in front of your house to attract specific type of energy to your body and also to the house. There are 28 different types of geometrical figures, the Rangoli. So there. And these are particular duration you need to draw. Before the sunrise you have to draw to attract the positive energy to the home. So the men, in this particular time, the men has to draw outside, and then at 4:30 they cleanse the body, clean the house, then they go out and then sing bhajans and then with drums, etc. to invoke the positive energy within them. And this is happening until January the 14th, the whole of this festive occasions, so that you completely energize your body. And not only that, during the same period, if you go to South India, there is a 1860 or even more music festival happens. This is one of the world's largest music festivals. People doesn't know much. And these festivals will create positive vibrations within us and energize our body so that all the bad thoughts and everything will go away. Okay, at the start of the Deepavali. Okay, and then it runs through all around. So there's a lot of significance, scientific significance also attached to that to keep our body engaged. Okay, so if we don't keep our energy engaged, we will curl on, and then we will have some kind of diseases. If you go to the European world and other America, etc., there are like at this period, world statistics shows that people are getting more depressed, and mental health is happening. That is why our people, our ancestors in India has created a formula to engage our body into doing some really good things. Okay, and in particular, coming back to Deepavali again, is like from the historical to scientific significance. Going back to the history, at this particular period, we take all our bad things out and burn it in top of a cracker, fireworks, and then lead a better life by continuously engaging in energizing our body for positive thoughts. Okay, I really wish the world devotees a very happy Deepavali and Sarvajana Sukhino Bhavantu.